What is attachment style parenting? The way that I like to explain attachment style parenting is basically if you and your child have mutual respect for each other, if they genuinely think that you have their best interest at heart, and if they genuinely think that you are paying attention to their needs and meeting their needs, they are actually more likely to listen to you. They're more likely to collaborate with you. They're more likely to cooperate, and they're more likely to behave in a way that you find more desirable. People often talk about the two main types of attachment issues when it comes to children, and this has been studied thoroughly for decades. The first one is avoidant attachment, and this is the parent that is just not attuned to their child. They might be meeting their basic needs from a sense of feeding them, clothing them, housing them, but when it comes to things like emotional needs, preferences, activities that the child likes, they just really aren't that attuned to those things. Every child has a different need for attention, and as a parent, you might have three kids with three separate needs for attention. So being attuned means knowing which kid needs you and when and how they actually need you to show up. The anxious attachment style, you can think of a little bit like an opposite, I guess. The parent is kind of overbearing, overreacting, like an oh my god type of parenting style, over the top type parenting. Even though these are the two main types of attachment issues, the avoidant parent and the anxious parent, they can also show up in a combination, and there are variations of each type. So if it doesn't describe your parenting to a T, don't worry about that. We all have areas of our parenting that we're going to be working on all of the time. The goal is to have a healthy attachment with your child. You want them to feel like you're attuned to them and they're attuned to you. You are kind of going back and forth with each other's needs in a way where if mom needs a break and hey, I really just want to watch my 30-minute show and I really want you to go play with your toys for 30 minutes in your bedroom, I'm going to set a timer, and when I'm done with my show and your timer goes off, we can hang out again. That's mutual respect. That's attunement. That's the child saying, okay, I know that my mom is good for her word because she has shown up for me when she says in the past. So I know she'll be back after her show. And that's the mom going that I know that my child respects me enough that when I need to step aside and I need a break, they're going to do that for me. This dynamic between a parent and a child takes work. It does not usually just happen on its own unless you happen to be one of those people that like are already in a healthy attachment. Like you had healthy parents, you're in a healthy relationship, you have healthy friendships. Like if you're one of those people, you're probably not watching my channel. So for the rest of us, we need guidance. We need help. This is something that we work on daily to build and strengthen the relationships with our children.